Peace be upon you, and a very warm welcome to our guide today. I'm your host, Ahmad. In this video, we're going to gently and clearly explore a beautiful and fundamental aspect of Islam, giving charity. This isn't just about financial contributions, it's about a deep-rooted principle of compassion, community, and gratitude. If you're curious about the various forms of charity in Islam, or if you're seeking to understand its profound impact on individuals and society, you've come to the right place. We'll break it down with clarity and care, offering practical insights and spiritual reflections. If you find this guide insightful and helpful, please do consider giving it a like, subscribing for more educational content about Islamic principles, and sharing it with others who might benefit. Your support truly helps us to spread understanding and foster a more compassionate world. Over the next 13 to 15 minutes, we'll walk through the essential aspects of giving charity in Islam. Here's a detailed overview of what we'll cover. First, we'll discuss the core concept and importance of charity, Sadaqah, in Islam. Why is it so highly emphasized, and what does it truly mean to spend in the way of Allah? Next, we'll delve into Zakat, the obligatory annual charity, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. We'll explain its purpose, intricate calculations, who pays it, and the specific categories of recipients. Following that, we'll explore Sadaqah Jariyah, or ongoing charity that continues to benefit after one's passing. This is a truly profound concept of leaving a lasting legacy. Then, we'll look at various forms of voluntary charity, Sadaqah, expanding beyond just money to include acts of kindness, time, knowledge, and even simple gestures. We'll discuss the spiritual and societal benefits of giving charity, exploring how it purifies the soul, fosters personal growth, and strengthens community bonds. We'll address common misconceptions and important etiquettes in giving charity, ensuring our acts are both meaningful and Islamically sound. And finally, we'll offer some practical tips and encouragement for incorporating the beautiful spirit of giving into your daily life, making it a natural and joyful practice. So let's begin our comprehensive exploration of this noble act, shall we? Charity. It's not just about money, it's about compassion and connection. Zakat, it's an obligation, a right of the poor upon the wealthy. Sadaqah Jariyah, that's a lasting legacy, a continuous reward, even after we're gone. Giving, in Islam, it's a way to purify our wealth and our souls. The act of giving, it brings immense blessings and deep satisfaction to the heart. Remember, even a smile can be an act of charity. Every good deed counts. True charity is given with a pure intention, seeking only Allah's pleasure, not praise from others. 1. The core concept and importance of charity, Sadaqah. Let's begin by understanding the fundamental concept of charity, or Sadaqah, in Islam. At its heart, Sadaqah is a voluntary act of giving, driven by sincerity and a desire to please Allah. It stems from the profound recognition that all wealth, all abilities, and all blessings ultimately belong to God, and we are merely temporary custodians or stewards of what we possess. Therefore, sharing a portion of what we have with those less fortunate is not just an act of generosity, but a profound act of gratitude and worship to our Creator. The Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, frequently emphasize the immense importance of giving charity. The Quran often uses the phrase, spending in the way of Allah, to describe charity, highlighting that it's an investment in the afterlife, a transaction with God that yields unimaginable returns. It's viewed as a means of purifying one's wealth from any attachment to materialism, gaining closeness to Allah, and earning immense rewards and barakah, divine blessings, in this life and the afterlife. It fosters a spirit of compassion, empathy, and social responsibility within the Muslim community and beyond. It gently reminds us that we are all interconnected like a single body, and that caring for others, especially the vulnerable, is not just a kind gesture, but a shared duty and a testament to our faith. 2. Zakat, the obligatory annual charity. One of the most significant forms of charity in Islam is Zakat. Unlike general Sadaqah, Zakat is an obligatory annual payment made by Muslims who meet specific wealth thresholds. It is indeed one of the 5 pillars of Islam, signifying its paramount importance in a Muslim's faith and practice. The word Zakat literally means purification and growth. Its purpose is twofold: to purify the remaining wealth of the giver from any negative attachments or excessive greed, and simultaneously to foster economic growth and provide a safety net for the less fortunate members of society. It's typically calculated as 2.5% of one's accumulated wealth that has reached a certain minimum threshold, known as nisab, and has been in one's possession for a full lunar year, known as hal. This includes savings, gold, silver, valuable merchandise, business assets, and certain agricultural produce. The calculation can be detailed, and many Islamic organizations provide calculators to assist. There's also Zakat al-Fitr, a smaller obligatory charity given at the end of Ramadan before Eid al-Fitr prayers, often in the form of food, ensuring everyone can celebrate the Eid. Zakat is specifically distributed to 8 categories of recipients, as outlined in the Quran in Surah Tawbah, verse 60. These include the poor, al-fuqara, the needy, al-masakin, zakat administrators, new converts to Islam, those in debt, those fighting in Allah's cause, travelers in need, and for freeing captives. This precise distribution ensures that wealth is circulated effectively within the community, directly addressing poverty and hardship, and that the basic needs of the most vulnerable are met. Zakat is a powerful tool for social justice, economic balance, and fostering harmony by reducing resentment between the wealthy and the poor within the Islamic framework. It's a structured system designed to elevate society as a whole. 3. Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing charity. Beyond the obligatory zakat, Islam places great emphasis on Sadaqah Jariyah, which translates to ongoing charity or continuous charity. This is a truly profound concept, where an act of giving continues to provide benefits, and thus continuous rewards, even after the giver has passed away from this world. It is, in essence, a spiritual investment that yields returns indefinitely. Think of it this way: if you donate money to build a well in a drought-stricken area, every time someone drinks from that well or uses its water to irrigate crops, you receive a reward. If you contribute to building a mosque, every prayer recited there, every lesson taught, earns you a reward. If you support the establishment of an educational institution, every student who learns there, every piece of knowledge they gain and act upon, earns you a reward. Providing copies of the Quran in a mosque, planting a fruit-bearing tree that others benefit from, sponsoring an orphan's education until they are self-sufficient, or even sharing beneficial knowledge online that continues to be accessed. All these are beautiful examples of Sadaqah Jariyah. Sadaqah Jariyah encourages Muslims to think beyond their immediate needs and invest in projects and initiatives that have a long-term sustainable impact on society. It cultivates a mindset of foresight and enduring benevolence. It highlights the eternal nature of good deeds and profoundly motivates believers to leave behind a positive legacy that transcends their own lifespan. It's a beautiful testament to the enduring power of generosity and a wise way to secure continuous blessings in the afterlife. 4. Various forms of voluntary charity, Sadaqah. While Zakat is obligatory and Sadaqah Jariyah is continuous, the concept of voluntary Sadaqah is incredibly vast and encompasses far more than just monetary donations. Islam teaches that every good deed, every act of kindness, big or small, can be considered an act of charity, accumulating reward in the sight of Allah. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, beautifully illustrated this when he said that your smiling in the face of your brother is charity. This truly expands our understanding. Charity can be as simple as offering a kind word to someone feeling down, lending a helping hand to a neighbor, or offering sincere guidance to someone who is lost or confused. Visiting the sick, removing a harmful object from a public path, helping someone carry their luggage, or sharing knowledge that benefits others. All these are considered forms of Sadaqah that are accessible to everyone, regardless of their financial status. This broad definition encourages a constant state of giving and benevolence in a Muslim's daily life. It means that charity isn't exclusively for the wealthy, it's for everyone, regardless of their financial situation or social standing. Every individual has something valuable to offer, whether it's their time, their effort, their unique skills, or simply an act of sincere compassion. This expansive understanding makes charity accessible to all and cultivates a truly generous, empathetic, and interconnected society where everyone contributes to the well-being of others. 5. The spiritual and societal benefits of giving charity. The act of giving charity yields immense benefits, both for the individual giver and for society as a whole. Spiritually, giving profoundly purifies our wealth and, more importantly, our souls. It actively cleanses us from negative traits like greed, selfishness, and excessive materialism, fostering instead a deep sense of gratitude, humility, and contentment. It strengthens our faith and our direct connection with Allah as we act upon His commands and sincerely seek His pleasure. Many who regularly engage in charity report experiencing profound inner peace, deep satisfaction, and a heightened sense of purpose in their lives. On a societal level, charity is an absolute cornerstone of social justice and economic stability within the Islamic framework. It helps directly to alleviate poverty, significantly reduce wealth inequality, and ensure the basic needs of the vulnerable are met. It doesn't just provide a handout, it empowers individuals and builds stronger, more resilient communities by fostering mutual support, compassion, and solidarity. When wealth is circulated ethically and generously, it benefits everyone, leading to a more harmonious, equitable, and stable society. It's a powerful and practical tool for social cohesion, collective well-being, and a just distribution of resources. 6. Overcoming common misconceptions and important etiquettes. Before we conclude our comprehensive guide, let's address a few common misconceptions and touch upon crucial etiquettes related to giving charity in Islam, ensuring our acts are both meaningful and Islamically sound. First, a common misconception is that zakat is only due during Ramadan. While many Muslims choose to pay their zakat during the blessed month of Ramadan to maximize rewards, zakat is actually due whenever a full lunar year has passed on qualifying wealth from the date it reached the nisab threshold. So it's essential for individuals to be aware of their own personal zakat due date, which might fall outside of Ramadan. Another misunderstanding is that paying zakat purifies ill-gotten or haram, unlawful, wealth. This is a crucial point. Zakat, by definition, purifies permissible, halal, wealth. Wealth acquired through unlawful means, such as interest from conventional loans, fraud, theft, or gambling, cannot be purified by giving zakat. Instead, any wealth acquired unjustly should ideally be returned to its rightful owners, or, if that's not possible, given away entirely for general charitable purposes, without expecting a reward, as a form of atonement and to rid oneself of illicit gain. It's about accountability and righting wrongs, not legitimizing ill-gotten funds. Finally, let's talk about the etiquettes of giving charity. Islam emphasizes giving with sincerity and a good intention, seeking only Allah's pleasure, not praise or recognition from others. It's encouraged to give from good, lawful wealth, not from that which is despised or ill-gotten. The Quran also teaches us to give without boasting or reminding the recipient of our favor, thereby preserving their dignity and self-respect. Giving in secret is often preferred, but giving openly is also permissible if it inspires others to do good. The most important etiquette is to maintain the dignity of the recipient and give with kindness and respect. 7. Practical tips and encouragement for daily giving. So, how can we truly integrate this beautiful spirit of giving, this culture of benevolence, into our daily lives? It begins with cultivating a conscious mindset of gratitude. When we truly recognize that everything we have, every breath we take, every blessing we enjoy is a gift from Allah, sharing becomes a natural and joyful expression of that profound gratitude. Start small, but be consistent. Make a habit of setting aside a specific amount regularly, even if it's just a little bit each week or month. Automating your donations to reputable charities can make this easier. Look for opportunities to help others in your immediate surroundings, whether it's assisting an elderly neighbor with groceries, volunteering your time at a local shelter, offering a ride, or simply sharing your knowledge with someone who needs guidance. Teach your children about the importance of giving from a young age, involving them in acts of charity and showing them the joy it brings. Remember, the consistent, small acts of kindness and charity can have a profound cumulative effect, not only on those you help, but on your own spiritual growth, inner peace, and relationship with Allah. Embrace giving not as a burden, but as an opportunity for spiritual enrichment. You'll find that the more you give, the more you are blessed, and the more joy and fulfillment you experience. It is truly a virtuous cycle. As we bring our comprehensive exploration of giving charity in Islam to a close, I truly hope this expanded guide has provided you with a richer and more nuanced understanding of this incredibly significant and beautiful practice. It is a fundamental pillar that purifies our wealth, elevates our souls, strengthens our communities, and ultimately brings us closer to the divine. We deeply appreciate your engagement and your commitment to learning. Now, we would truly love to hear your thoughts. If anything we've discussed today has resonated with you, or if you have any questions or reflections on the principles and practice of charity in Islam, please do share them in the comment section below. Your contributions create a valuable space for learning and understanding for everyone. If you found this extended guide even more comprehensive and beneficial, please take a moment to give it a thumbs up to show your appreciation. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more detailed explorations of Islamic practices and teachings. And if you know others who would benefit from this in-depth explanation of charity in Islam, please share this video with them. Your support in spreading knowledge is a true act of kindness, and indeed, a continuous charity in itself. Thank you once again for joining me on this journey to understand the beauty and wisdom of generosity in Islam. May Allah bless us all with the means and the sincerity to give, and accept all our good deeds always. Until our next guide, may peace and the abundant mercy and blessings of Allah be upon you all.